G'day you bloody legends, and welcome to the Up for a Ride YouTube channel, where we're jumping into what I say is the biggest shake-up in MotoGP history. Why? In 2026, Harley-Davidson's Bagger World Cup series is hitting the global stage alongside MotoGP's fastest and elite. So let's find out why these massive V-twin tractors join the world's fastest bikes. Hang on tight as we rip it open to find out. Harley-Davidsons have raced something in one way or another since day one, but the Bagger World Cup is their boldest move yet. I reckon they're chasing the global spotlight for some positive attention for the brand, and bloody hell, they needed to do something. For years, Harley's pretty much known for cruisy touring bikes for old blokes with their big, lazy-ass V-twin. Since 2020, their King of the Bagger series in the US has turned these 340-kilogram behemoths into track warriors pulling big crowds with their raw grunt and side-by-side racing. Now Harley's taking that formula worldwide, partnering up with MotoGP's organisers Dorna Sports to launch the Bagger World Cup in March 2026. Now, some may laugh, but they think it's a chance to show off Harley's engineering, turning up for work with a massive 131 cubic inch V-twin pumping out well over 220 kilowatts of raw grunt. It's more than just racing. It's about proving Harley's not just a slow cruiser brand, but a badass performance powerhouse riding on some of the best tracks in the world like Mugello and Silverstone. The deal was sealed in August 2025 at the Red Bull Ring, with Harley execs calling it a pivotal moment to take their brand global. By joining MotoGP, they're tapping into a fan base of millions from Austin to Austria and hopefully one day bloody Australia, showing riders right around the world what a Harley Bagger can do. So, why do Harley and MotoGP need each other? I say it's all about the bucks, and business is business. This should bring the fans running. MotoGP's a billion-dollar industry, pulling in well over 1.7 billion Aussie dollars annually, with over 400 million bucks from team sponsorships alone. I reckon Harley's Baggers will bring something new. A raw, gutsy, sparks-flying yank show where precision meets mayhem and costs a shit ton less to run. A MotoGP bike can cost around $6.5 million to build. And a Bagger? You can get one starting at about 36 grand from your local Harley dealer for a stock road glide, with a race version hitting well over 660 grand if you want a real fast one. The whole series cost Harley and Dorna $26 million to get rolling, and I say that's pretty cheap for the action show that turns up, and a fraction of what it costs MotoGP's $160 million per team price tag. This affordability lets smaller teams join in and everyone has a good time. For the fans, it's a win-win. MotoGP's 3 million plus annual attendees get to see what would normally be an old school Bagger hitting well over a tank-slapping 300 kilometers per hour, barging their way through the traffic, pulling big wheelies and sparks included. It's a contrast to MotoGP's 150 high-tech space rockets with their precision fast corners on an impressive 65-degree lean angle. Dorna's CEO says it's about new audiences and think Harley fans in the US will flock to the track, boosting ticket sales by up to 50,000 per event. Plus, sponsors love it. Baggers could well pull over 20 million from sponsorship deals from brands wanting that big ass, raw V-twin vibe. So how do Baggers fit into MotoGP's high-speed world? Well, I say pretty bloody good. Historically, MotoGP's hosted other series, Moto2, Moto3 and even Moto E. And hell, if I compare a Bagger to Moto E, Moto E's like racing a sewing machine and a Bagger is like racing while wrestling a 300 kilogram gorilla. There is no contest. The lean angles on a Bagger are about half of what a MotoGP bike is that that's where the fun starts. Put together, their low-end grunt, it makes a spectacular battle out of every corner. The Bagger World Cup series kicks off in March 27 through to March 29 at COTA with 6 rounds across North America and Europe. It's a spec series, meaning every bike's identical and there's not an $80 million bike budget in sight. Harley's factory team leads the development using lessons from the king of the baggers to make sure those road glides are race ready, adding massive brakes, massive suspension and big horsepower. Sure, the baggers are slower, with about 15 seconds per lap versus MotoGP, but that's not the point. It's about close racing, a big V-twin growl, and a show that'll have fans on their feet roaring. Dorna is banking on this to juice up race weekends, and Harley's betting on the world falling in love with their baggers to crank up some much needed sales. Harley-Davidson's Bagger World Cup is joining the MotoGP to bring American muscle to the global stage. It's a bold move to grow Harley's brand, thrill fans and make race weekends unforgettable. Will baggers steal the spotlight with their raw grunt yank show? Or will the speed and precision of a MotoGP bike still dominate? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Hit like, smash that subscribe button and keep an eye out for more Up for a Ride channel action. Ride hard and be good to your mum.